Hunting is all about trust, trusting yourself, your gear, and most of all, your bullets. But what if the bullets you count on do not do the job when it really matters? Picture this. You take careful aim, pull the trigger, and your target just runs away like nothing happened. Frustrating, right? You might think that the most popular bullets would always work well, but that's not always true. Have you ever wondered why some of the most used hunting bullets don't always get the job done? Why do some bullets fail to give hunters a clean and quick finish? Is it because of the bullet's shape, the power behind it, or something else? The answers might surprise you. Today at Gun Genius, we are going to talk about 5 popular calibers that many hunters trust, but have let them down more times than they want to admit. These bullets are well known and often chosen, but sometimes they cause missed chances and lost trophies. What makes a bullet fail when it matters most? Can you tell if a bullet is not right before you go hunting? Want to find out which popular bullets might not be as good as you think? Let's get started. 308 Winchester. The 308 Winchester is one of the most popular rifle cartridges out there. Many hunters and shooters love it because it works well for a lot of different uses. Whether you are hunting deer, predators, or just practicing at the range, this cartridge is known to get the job done. But even though it's popular and reliable, it's not perfect for every situation. One thing some shooters notice is that the recoil, the kick you feel when you shoot, can be quite strong. This is especially true if you're using a lighter rifle. For some people, that strong kick can be uncomfortable or make it harder to stay steady for follow-up shots. So, if you're new to shooting or want something easier on the shoulder, this might be a downside. When it comes to distance, the 308 Winchester is good for medium to long-range shots. Most hunters and shooters find it very effective between about 600 and 1,000 yards. This cartridge can use a wide range of bullet sizes. Lighter bullets, around 110 grains, are great for hunting smaller animals like varmints or predators. Heavier bullets, between 175 and 180 grains, are better suited for bigger game or longer-range target shooting. The 308 Winchester is a solid, versatile choice for many hunters and shooters. But it's good to know its limits, especially if you want something with less recoil or if you're aiming for very long distances. 300 Remington Ultra Magnum. The 300 Remington Ultra Magnum, often called the RUM, is a very powerful rifle cartridge designed for serious long-range shooting. It's known for its high speed and ability to take down large game animals from far away. Hunters who want to make precise shots at distances of 800 yards or more often consider this cartridge because it can deliver a lot of energy and accuracy even at those long ranges. The bullet weights usually range from 150 to 200 grains, allowing hunters to choose the right balance between speed and power depending on their needs. The 300 RUM produces strong recoil, which means you'll feel a heavy kick when you fire. This can make shooting less comfortable, especially if you plan to shoot multiple times or if you're sensitive to recoil. Additionally, the cartridge is known for causing faster barrel wear, meaning the rifle barrel may need replacing or reconditioning sooner than with less intense cartridges. Because of its overbore design, meaning it uses a large amount of powder to push the bullet very fast, the 300 RUM can be more expensive to shoot regularly. The 300 Remington Ultra Magnum is an excellent choice for hunters needing power and long-range performance, but it requires a shooter ready to handle its strong recoil and higher upkeep. 250 Savage. The 250 Savage, sometimes called the 250 3000, is a rifle cartridge with an interesting history. When it first came out, it was popular and seen as a smart, innovative design. Hunters liked it for its light recoil, which made shooting more comfortable, and for its accuracy, especially when used in the Savage 99 rifle. These qualities made it a favorite for many who wanted an easy-to-shoot cartridge for hunting medium-sized game. Over time, the 250 Savage earned a bit of a bad rap. While it worked well on smaller to medium game like deer, many hunters found it didn't always have enough stopping power when using lighter bullets. This sometimes meant animals weren't taken down quickly, leading to wounded game and frustration for the hunter. The cartridge's performance heavily depends on careful shot placement and choosing the right bullet weight. The 250 Savage's effective range is usually around 300 yards, which is plenty for most hunting situations. Bullet weights for this cartridge typically range from 70 to 120 grains. Lighter bullets are better for smaller game or faster shots, while heavier bullets give better performance on bigger animals. The My250 Savage is a decent cartridge for medium game like deer, but requires careful use. Hunters need to pick the right bullet and aim well to make sure the shot is effective. 218B. The 218B is a cartridge often chosen for varmint hunting, especially when shooting at shorter distances. It's known for being accurate and effective on smaller animals like groundhogs within about 200 yards. The bullets it uses usually weigh between 40 and 46 grains, which helps it perform well on small targets without too much recoil. In terms of power, the 218B is usually seen as less powerful than many modern varmint cartridges. This means it might struggle with larger varmints, such as coyotes, especially at longer ranges. For these bigger animals, the effective shooting distance often drops to around 150 yards because the cartridge doesn't deliver enough energy beyond that. Another challenge with the 218B is in hand-loading the process of making your own ammo. Some shooters have reported issues with the cartridge's case neck, which can affect accuracy. This means hand loads may not shoot as well as factory-made ammo, making it harder to get consistent performance. It was made for lever-action rifles, which usually operate at lower pressures and have different bullet designs compared to bolt-action rifles. The 218B is a decent cartridge for small varmints at short range, but its limited power and availability mean many hunters prefer other options. 257 Roberts. The 257 Roberts is a rifle cartridge that many hunters appreciate for its good balance of power, accuracy, and manageable recoil. It's especially popular for hunting deer and other medium-sized game. However, it has a mixed reputation because it sits in a kind of middle ground between smaller and larger cartridges, which can make it less exciting for some hunters who prefer either very light or very heavy rounds. Factory loads for the cartridge usually use bullets between 100 and 117 grains, making it effective for shots out to 400 yards and sometimes farther. It's a solid choice for deer-sized game and smaller animals, offering good accuracy and a recoil that's easier to handle than larger rounds. One common criticism of the 257 Roberts comes from some older factory ammo, especially from Remington. These loads had lower bullet speeds, partly because of lower pressure limits and bullet designs from the past. This made the cartridge seem less powerful compared to others in its class. Another issue some shooters face is finding good quality brass for hand loading. While this was once a bigger problem, it's becoming easier as more companies now produce brass for the 257 Roberts. The 257 Roberts is a capable cartridge with some limitations, but it still has a loyal following among hunters who appreciate its balanced performance. Hunting is a journey filled with learning and experience, and understanding the strengths and weaknesses of your equipment is a big part of that. While popular calibers often come highly recommended, it's clear that no cartridge is perfect for every situation. If you find this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Keep watching Gun Genius.